Hello guys, this video we will talk about the best training guide for today's pack. William Saliba, Valverde as well as Kounde is there with a new skill that is a long reach tackle. So this skill mainly emphasizes on that thing that player will not hesitate to make the tackle. They will directly go and make the tackle accurately. Talking about the William Saliba best training guide, he's having a booster at the stealing abilities like Lilian Thuram, and I have added the additional booster at the shutdown abilities. The best training guide for him, you can decrease little bit of his physical contact because we don't need that much, man. At least 90 physical contact you can give and give the more priority to his defensive abilities. At least if his defensive stats reaches the mark of 100, that will be much better, man. But I will say you should not give that because he's taking a very much progression point at these abilities. Give the more priority to his physicality, and his build is auto allocation is too perfect, man. If you ask me, his perfect build, you can give little bit of more priority to his speed, so that we need that speed in right now game environment, so that we can catch the speedy striker as well. And if you decrease his little bit of progression point from the defensive abilities, that will be not worthy, man. So this will be a perfect build for this guy. You can give the 1 progression points at passing, because nowadays Konami is giving the passing of 70 to defenders as well. Like William Saliba has never got such passing, man, because in today's game environment we need that passing so that our player can perform at the peak level. Because without passing, this update will be not worthy for any player in your team. Talking about the player model, this guy will be having a perfect player model, man. Look at his leg length based height of 197 cm, jump height of 270 cm, which makes him even more better. Arm coverage is 173 cm, which helps him to cover the area with his physical contact as well, so that he can cover the speedy as well as the physicality strikers. So that will be much better, man. And this is the perfect build for William Saliba, and this guy is super phenomenal with this skill especially. So this is all about William Saliba card. Next, talking about Federico Valverde. This guy is having a booster at the balancer ability similar to that of Steven Gerrard. And if you ask me the best build for him, or I will tell you the best build for him at the center midfield position, because this guy will be super phenomenal at the center midfield because his speed is too much that we need in today's game environment. The first thing that you have to do is to give the more priority to his physicality, man. Otherwise everyone can bully him very easily and he will not be able to make the interceptions with these progression points. Decrease a little bit of his acceleration and give the more priority to his defensive ability. At least all the defensive abilities reaches the mark of 90 that we expect from Federico Valverde. If you decrease his speed, don't decrease it much, because at least we need the defensive abilities of 90 plus. Reducing it a little bit and giving the speed to 90 will be worthy, and give the priority to physicality, man. This will be a perfect build for this guy. Additional booster, if you ask me, I will say shutdown, man. But this guy is having a little bit less defensive abilities. If you give the priority to it, it will got increased, and his speed will be much worthy. 91 speed is more than enough. Don't decrease his passing, man, because in today's game environment we need that passing. 90 passing we need. Passing is very phenomenal according to the latest update Konami has introduced. Talking about the player model of this guy is super phenomenal with his long range shooting and curler abilities, because he's having a high kicking power as well. Track back, blocker, rising shot, he already having interception. This guy is having leg length based height, makes him even more better. If he doesn't have that much of good leg length based height, this card will be shit, man. But this guy is having a leg length based height of 183 cm, which makes him so much exceptional. That's why this guy is super phenomenal. The must skill you have to add on him is double touch, so that he can become much nimble. Soul control you can add, and certain shooting skill like rising shot, he already having long range curler, long range shooting. If you are using him much further, give him first time shot as well. Blocker, he already having interception. Sliding tackle you can add on him. So this is all about Federico Valverde card. Last, talking about Julius Kounde. This guy is super phenomenal because of his dueling ability that Konami has provided him booster. An additional booster I am adding at the shutdown abilities, and don't use him at the RMF position, because this will be a biggest mistake from your side. Talking about the best training guide, you give the more priority to his defensive abilities. At least we need the 90 aggression from him, and at least we need 85 physicality, so that he cannot be easily bullied by some other players, and give the more priority to his speed, rest of the progression points, man. And this guy will be perfect, man, because he's having that ability of defensive as well as speed, and if Konami has provided him the playstyle of defensive fullback, that will be much better, man, like Konami has provided for Kyle Walker earlier. So definitely this guy is very good. Give him in defensive individual instruction, so that you can get the best out of him. Don't try him at the RMF as well as at the center back position, because center back position he will easily lose the ball, because he doesn't have that play style. He's having offensive wing back playing style, doesn't have fortress skill as well. Definitely offensive wing back never use at the center back position. Use him at the RB position, giving him defensive individual instruction if you are using the quick counter playing style especially. So this is all about Kounde card, and this is all about today's pack. Thank you.